Hello, everybody. My name is Jesse, and I'm a legally blind gamer. And today I'm incredibly excited to be bringing you this video. I've been very excitedly awaiting the release of the Legend of Khiimori, and I cannot wait to dive into this game. I have admittedly been playing just a little bit. This video is a little bit late because life has been kind of chaotic. I am just going to load up my game and play around for a little bit and see what the new update that just came out the other day has to offer, because I will admit that this is not the first time I've attempted to record this YouTube video. I recorded this video and then the game updated the very next morning, and I was like, I'm going to record this video again because I wanted it to be completely up to date. And just an FYI for this video and all the videos on this game that I make after it, any PC game that I play with a controller because I am a disabled gamer and I am using a PlayStation controller to play PC games. And this game is mapped to Xbox or Steam controls. I do not know how to fix that. I don't think there's a way to fix that. So if I accidentally press the wrong button because I am getting confused, that is why. I need to get used to... I just need to get used to it. But I'm playing a couple different games on each platform that I play games on right now. So if I mix up something, that's why. Ooh, there's a full. I have a baby? Wrong button. Prime example right there. The actual X button on my controller is jump, and the X button that I'm supposed to be pressing is the square button for me. So when that just randomly happens in these videos, that's why. The game will eventually have the PlayStation button mappings. It's just, for me right now, because game is in early access and I'm using a PlayStation controller, I'm just making it harder on myself for the sense of accessibility for myself. I think I'm gonna buy a horse because I have run into the issue of I've bred too far in generations wise, and oops. Again, not meaning to do that, but I think I've bred too far in generations wise, and I need to buy a new horse to there we go. Because most of the horses that I have right now are related in some way or another. And that's something, I mean, you can't breed related horses in this game. You have to breed down several generations. But I run into that issue because I've been breeding for different traits. And like I said, I've been playing a little bit, not a whole lot, because I've been quite busy. And settling down into a new environment because I recently just moved has been a struggle. That's why I really haven't had time to post content and make long-form content, is because of the move and getting settled down in a new environment. When you move for the first time is kind of difficult. I am going to skip until daytime just so it's easier for me to see. And then I have explored a chunk, but I think I'm going to explore the map a little bit and see what the new update has to offer, because no pun intended or pun intended, because sarcasm. I'm kind of going into this update a little blind in a way because I kind of like skimmed over the things that were added in this update. Did it literally just turn daytime? Kinda? Okay. Good enough. But I don't know everything besides the fact that they added photo mode. And I haven't figured out photo mode yet. But I will say this. My playtime is going to skyrocket in ways of just astronomically. Because I'm gonna go around the map, find pretty places to take pretty screenshots like I do in pretty much every single game that has photo mode. And I think what I'm gonna do is just do some exploring and some different things. Some exploring and probably play around with the breeding system in the game. And I will show you guys some of the horses I have gotten through breeding. Look how pretty the sunrise is. I absolutely love this game's art style. If I could nerd out for a minute, I am not only a gamer, I'm an artist. And I want to find a balance of art content and gaming content. And if that's something you believe you'd enjoy, please hit that subscribe button, because that is how you will know I post videos, and I'm going to be posting much more frequently now that I am settled down in my new environment. And I am going to be posting a ton of the Legend of Khiimori content. I absolutely cannot wait to watch this game's development, and I am very excited for full release because that's when I get my collector's edition stuff. I got, I believe, this silver special edition, and I went halfsies with somebody because we both got a version of the game. I got the PC version, they got the PlayStation version because I yapped about it to a family member and got them interested. And yeah. But I think I'm just going to explore and find a different area because I really explored a lot of this biome. I'm actually going to stop and let my horse eat. Hopefully this horse doesn't want to be stubborn about it. Some horses, they just kind of sit there for a while. This one is actually being cooperative. But some horses, they sit there for a while and don't want to eat. Some horses, they like refuse to eat if you're on their back. And I absolutely love how the developers have implemented and added different personalities and traits to all the different horses. I think it adds so much charm to the game. And again, I could go on and on about how much I love this game. Ha! And I am so excited for this game's development and to see it thrive and flourish. And I might be a little bit biased, but I have watched this game's development for, I think it was 2 years almost before this game released into early access. And I'm really excited for the things that are going to be added to this game. I am really excited for the Mongolian horse racing and the falconry. I am really, really excited for all the things on the roadmap that you can actually see from, I could go back to the main menu, but you can see that from the main menu. If you click here, There's the road map, and it'll take you to the Trello board, I do believe. And there's the community tab. It's actually really, really cool. I guess since I'm back at Tove, I can show some of the horses that I've got. I was gonna do that later, but I guess I can do it now. This is the one that I just bought. And some I have bought, some I have gotten through breeding, and I need to go through and sell some of them because I believe I have too many. But these are a handful of what I have. This one is one of my favorites. This one I did not realize had spots until a couple days ago. I thought this was just... I just accidentally went past it. I thought this one had no spots until a couple days ago. And then I realized it had tiny little spots, and it made me smile. I have a lot of spotty horses, but I am going to go through and see which ones I can sell and whatnot. But is my horse just deciding to peace out and walk away, or is it... Okay. Sometimes they just decide to do that, and they are like, nah, I don't want to deal with you, and decide to just ditch you in the middle of the wilderness. If their needs are too low, they can just decide to say, no, and ditch you. And that's a survival aspect of this game, is you need to take care of your horse, or, you know, they can ditch you, and then you have to walk back on foot. And there are wild animals you can encounter. There is hunting in this game, which there's stuff to still be added because, again, this game is in early access. But there is immersive hunting in the game. And I'm assuming there's going to be different uses for it when they add like falconry and things like that, which that's going to be later on down the line, because that was the, I believe it was the last stretch goal for the Kickstarter. But falconry is going to be tied into hunting somehow. I'm so excited for that. Again, might be geeking out just a little bit, but I am like so excited for that. I want to see if I can find a herd of wild horses. Can I cross this without having to swim? Yeah, I can cross that without having to swim. Because you can find herds of wild Mongolian horses, and there will be taming in the game implemented at some point, and I'm really excited for that. And oh, wrong button. I'm trying to remember because I've been playing. I was playing a different game today, and then I switched to this game to film this video. And I'm trying to learn new controls with that game because I just started playing that game yesterday, and it's very fun. I am probably going to make some Palia content here soon, because that game is very fun. But, right now, I am playing The Legend of Khiimori, which is also incredibly fun. And I can just get lost in this map. I just missed that. Like, horribly. This foraging game is so much fun. It takes a second to get used to, though. I don't want to fill my... Ooh, I got a bonus. I don't want to fill my inventory up too quickly. Another thing that you have to pay attention to is your cargo balance, because if you're off balance, it causes issues with your horse, and that's another aspect of, I guess another survival aspect is you have to make sure there's not too much weight or you're gonna struggle. I don't want to collect too much in this area because I've already kind of, you know, figured everything out in this area, or collected almost everything anyway. So I want to keep room for new stuff. But one thing, and this is just because I'm artsy and want to do this to have with my collector's edition stuff, but I need to figure out a way around this. I do plan on making a little courier forging, like, guidebook thing, or not guidebook, but journal, and sketching everything. Hopefully, anyway, this is the plan, okay? I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but this is the plan. I plan on sketching pictures of all of the forgeable items, which I have to find all of them in the game, but I'm just doing that just for something for fun and for me to have with my collector's edition stuff. And just because I am a nerdy, artsy gamer, and it's fun.
Easy.
I cannot. I'm gonna have to find a way around this, I think. Uh-oh. I did not notice that my horse's hunger just skyrocketed down like that. I was just talking about not letting your horse's traits go down that much, and it just skyrocketed down like that. Apparently my horse is hangry. Figure out how to get around here. You can make that jump. I was confused at what the jump button was in this game. Again, switching between games is kind of a struggle when they're on two different platforms and you're playing several games at once. So trying to remember each game's controls can be a challenge. Ooh, what's over here in the distance? Like, ooh, what's that? I'm just going to run and just not... I don't want to deal with those wolves right now. Those are one of a handful of hostile creatures you can encounter that are huntable, but I haven't unlocked... Oh, and speaking of, I was talking about the wild horse herds earlier. There's one right there! I'm gonna stop for a second and let my horse eat. Look how pretty those wildflowers are. I'm obsessed with finding all of the wildflowers in the game. It's so pretty. Why are you shaking your head no? And I swear that horse just shook its head no. Like, no, I don't want to eat. I want to be a pain in the butt about it. Eat the grass, please. See? It just shook its head no. Eat the dang grass. Eat your vegetables. I am going to keep going this way and see what's over here. Oh. Oh, oops. Not what I meant to do. Is it a ravine? Possibly? If so, I don't think I'm equipped to, explore that right now. I might be wrong. That may not be a ravine. I didn't mean to, I keep pressing triangle. And I think my gamer instinct was right. That is a ravine. Yeah, that's a canyon. Oh, wow. Stop. Don't pull a Red Dead Redemption horse thing. How do I get down from here? I'm assuming that way, but... I'm gonna find my way down. I'm gonna try and find my way down. Oh, there has to be a way down. Oh, it's down here. Down here? I found a way down! I'm gonna wait it out for a second. And, stay still. I also think I've got... Well, I do have a, status effect on my horse, and I need to figure out what it is. It's hungry. No, it's actually eating. There is no way I could swim across on horseback, but I do want my horse to drink. So I'm gonna stop and... you wanna take a swim? You wanna try it? I don't think it'd work. We gotta go the long way. Maybe over here. Yes, your horse can swim. Yeah. I was able to get across. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to end up getting back to Tove. But eventually I'm going to have to, because I know I'm going to end up running out of space. Or something over there I want to investigate. Ooh! Okay. Ha! It's like, I want to investigate. It's like, it's a village. Just tucked away in this canyon. That is so freaking cool! Oh, that's really cool. And it is starting to become nighttime. Can I?
May your bow strike true.
Talk to you? Okay, cool.
May fortune favor you.
Okay, it's starting to become nighttime. I wish there was a way... Is there a campsite nearby? I don't think so. See, over here it said campsite unlocked at level 1, so I have to do missions for these people, I'm assuming. To, like delivery missions, courier missions, to unlock the campsites and... Oh, chest upgrade, cooking station... Oh, that's another thing that's going to be added is cooking. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, because I've explored quite a bit, actually. And I will come back to this and explore more in the next episode, but I don't want to make this video too long. So I am going to head back to Tove and then play around with some breeding and see what foals we can get. And I'm going to do that to end out the episode. I'm just going to mix some random horses and see what babies we can get. I always get so excited every time because of the realistic horse genetics in this game. And ooh, okay. Ooh, that's exciting. Like I said, I always get so excited. Oh, I'm very excited. This is what baby looks like grown up. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to just breed back those same 2 horses, I think. Back to making babies. I would like to see the baby. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're pretty. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Oh my goodness, multicolored mane and everything. I'm in love. I love this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think one more and I am going to end out the video. This is what baby looks like fully grown up. They're absolutely stunning. I'm like in awe. Okay, gonna do one more and then I'm going to end out the video and I'm gonna use the same 2 horses. I am going to use the same 2 horses that I used for the other 2 babies. I would like to see the baby! Show me the baby! Ooh! Oh my goodness. I think that's a really good way to end out the video. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, it genuinely helps me out as a small content creator. And it'll let you know when I post more videos about this amazing game. And I will see you in the next one.